The Weetbix Kids Triathlon is an amazing event and I'm keen to learn a little bit more about it, maybe find out how long it's been running for and things like that, because I know it's been around for ages. I've heard of it pretty much my entire life, so why don't we go and meet a guy who knows a whole lot about it. Hopefully he'll have some great information for us. I am at the Weetbix Kids Triathlon in Tauranga, and with me right now is Mark Roper, who knows a whole lot about the triathlon itself. So thanks for joining us today.
You're welcome.
Yeah, cool. So I just want to know a little bit about, I guess, the background of the triathlon. Like, how long has this triathlon been running for now?
Yeah, well, the Weetbix Triathlon's become a bit of a tradition on the New Zealand calendar. It's 21 years now since we ran our first triathlon, and it goes from strength to strength.
Yeah, it's such a massive event and everyone's heard of it and it's very popular, and it looks very popular today by the amount of kids that are here. How many people are involved in this Tauranga League?
Yeah, today we've got about 1,500 kids competing, which is fantastic. It's one of our favourite events down in Tauranga. It's been here for a number of years and they love it down here in the bay.
Oh,
and yeah,
wow.
1,500 kids coming over the finish line and each of them are getting a medal.
Yeah.
All winners, which is fantastic.
Amazing. So I guess you've got to be pretty prepared with how many medals you've got available. Have you ever run out at any of the events?
Thankfully not. I think it'd be real trouble if someone finished and didn't get their medal.
Yeah.
But we've got 20,000 kids this year. For the first time we've hit that 20,000 number in New Zealand for the series.
Cool.
Across 13 centres. We added Gisborne to the series for the first time this year, which was a great day a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
But no, it's a great part of the Kiwi summer, and we love putting them on.
It's amazing. So when did you guys start doing it this summer? What date did you guys start?
Yeah, so the first event was way back at the beginning of February, and we've been going every weekend since then, and a few midweek events since. We've got a couple more to go and we finished just after Easter, so it's been a good run. We've had fantastic weather, which is great, and the kids have just had a ball, and we really enjoy seeing them coming over that finish line with a big smile on their face, and they've achieved something, so that's cool.
Yeah, it's so good. And there's also a lot of volunteers around. How many volunteers do you think are involved in each race?
Yeah, we have, I think 160 was the count for today, so it's a big team that puts this together. Most of them are just rocking up as volunteers. We have an event team that do this, do the series professionally for us. But most of us are just coming along and cheering the kids on, and it's a good team, and it's great to have the mums and dads and the grandmas and granddads here too. And it's a real family fun day, so we love it. Yeah,
it is. There's a whole lot of stuff happening here. There's different food stalls and activities and things you can do, which is amazing. Now, why do you think kids keep coming back every year? What do you think they get out of it?
I think there's a real sense of achievement of doing something, and we have sports stars at the finish line who hand out the medals, and they love to meet their heroes. Yeah. And it's a fun day, and it's about doing your best, but it's not about winning and losing. It's about everyone having a go and celebrating that success that the kids have. So a lot of them come back and back and back, and some even go to more than one event in the summer. So that's great to see them so enthusiastic. Yeah, those guys would have to be super enthusiastic if they're going to do more than one a summer. That's such a massive achievement to be able to do that. Now, how does it work with, because I hear that you can have teams as well entering into that. How does all that work? Yeah, well, we're keen to let kids, whether they are strong swimmers or cyclists or runners, have a go, and most of the kids actually do compete individually. But for a lot of the younger kids who are trying out maybe the first time, they can be a team of 2 or 3, so they might have one that maybe does the swim and the run, and a cyclist is the other team member, or they might have 3 kids and they all have a go. Yeah. They kind of tag each other just like a relay, and off they go, and then they all come over the finish line and they all get a medal. Yeah, that seems like a really cool way to do it with some friends and have a bit of fun. And you've got a whole lot of schools that get involved as well. How do schools get involved, just in case they haven't found out before in the past? How does a school get involved in the triathlon? Yeah, we have a registration program, and the schools can basically register with us at the start of the season and then gather up their kids that they'd like to enter as a group and come along. A lot of the schools bring along a marquee or a tent and make it a fun day out for the school, and we've had up to 80 or even 100 kids from one school at some of our events, so we love that, and it's great to have the support of the schools. Yeah, it is very cool to see. I've seen St Mary's School here, who else? Mongatapu Primary as well. They've all got their tents up. It's a very good idea to do that. Now, in the past, what sort of numbers have you had in the past? Have you been getting a lot more kids competing in this year's competition? Yeah, this is our best ever year. I mean, I think for the first time we're going to hit 20,000 children participating throughout New Zealand, and that's the first time we've hit that number. And it seems to just go from strength to strength. So, you know, it's not that long ago we had 7,000 or 8,000, and, you know, now 5 or 6 years later we've got to 20,000 this summer.
Yeah.
So it's great.
So massive, so cool. Wow, it's amazing that it's so successful and that so many kids are getting involved. So do remember to get involved next year if you've never tried out the triathlon before. But thank you very much, Mark, for chatting to us and giving us all that good information.
Great, it's great to have you here, and it's great to be part of the biggest kids triathlon in the world, would you believe, for little old New Zealand. We have the biggest series in the world.
So cool. Thank you very much.